Yo, what up tubers? It's your boy Scotty Z coming at you with another EVT video. Today's video we're going to be working on a 2016 model Dash CF. It's a ladder truck, it's quint. Cab bushings are bad. If you checked out my previous video, there's kind of like a hint to this one. Where we took it on test drive and we could hear the clanking noises and stuff. So anyways, with a little help, got diagnosed. It is the cab bushings, the tilt bushings. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I got a helper. It's gonna help me bump it up and down, and I'm gonna be on the other side on that pin, putting pressure on it, and see if we can find that sweet spot so we can just kind of work that pin right out. Okay, make sure to mark where my saddle goes on both sides, and I drew an arrow, so hopefully I don't mess it up. Hopefully I can get this back. Nice. So now we're gonna put it on the bench. Try to press that thing out. go. Here's our part number for the bushing pivot cab pivot lift. Bushings. Part number is 1618215. Have these things in the freezer for 48 hours probably. Joe Papa said that these would probably slide right in.
Who says Papa? Are you a little French boy?
If I put them in the freezer. So let's see if they'll slide right in. Opening up the bag. Probably should have just taken one out at a time. Fuck up the bushing here. See. I don't know. Trying to go back in with a new one.
That looks like it's at an angle.
Yeah, it's cocking it sideways. Going in there. Don't worry, I won't get you. Oh, good. Probably can go a little bit more. Okay, so what I ended up doing on that second bushing, the poly insert was already pushed out, so I just took the saddle, and what I did use to initially push the original bearing out, I have a snap-on. It's a snap-on 1 7/16" socket, and it fit almost perfectly through there. I think it took just a little bit of the paint off, but it fit through there pretty good. And then used just an old beat up extension to press it all the way through, because it does get stuck in the saddle. And then once I got this section out, the middle portion of the bushing, I just used this to push the new bushing into the saddle, and it worked perfectly because it slides right over that poly. So I'm gonna keep this, throw this in my toolbox for future use. So let's get back to the rest of the install. Oh, I thought I was going. It ain't going nowhere. It's close. And you go down just a little. Doesn't go in. The pry bar or anything, kind of just bounce a little bit. Oh, let's see if it'll go in enough. Okay, yeah, try to bounce a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
That's Jason Bourne.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. You're the man. So I just realized that I might not have included how I lined those pins up. I have this endoscope, borescope here. I got off of Amazon. It's just plain Jane. I think I picked it up on sale for like 40 bucks maybe. I wanted something that was easily, no apps or anything like that. There's like the model number. I don't want like any apps or anything. I just wanted to turn on and ready to go. So I used that, stuck the camera in the hole, kind of line up the areas that I needed to, and then just got it close. And then on the front side, just had coworker kind of just bounce on it on the on a pry bar, and while I was down there tapping it with a hammer, and it seemed to have worked. On the second pin, had to kind of just, you know, mess with the cab lift up and down, get it close, and then same thing, just bounced on it with the pry bar. So we got it all back together, so we'll test drive it and see if how our results are. All right, so we're back in the apparatus here after the repair. Beforehand, we were able to just rock the apparatus from side to side to hear the clunking. So we'll see if we can hear it again. All right, we're about at the same spot we were before. Before we were able to do a good jerky motion back and forth like this, and we would hear that pop, pop. It seems like we've taken care of the problem here. Yeah, I'd say so. Well, that's gonna pretty much do it for today's video, y'all. Appreciate you clicking on the video, checking it out. It's pretty straightforward once you know what you're doing. I had to get a little bit of help from Pawpaw, but it's pretty much like just doing the Aero XT. I have another video if you guys want to check that out of doing cab bushings on an Aero XT. So I guess what I would say the difference is you don't really need a press on the Aero XT. I think I used the Porter Power, which you might be able to use a Porter Power on this one. You probably could, but having the press really helps a lot. So, but anyways, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and please like the video. And until the next time, don't just follow the wolves, lead the pack. Later.